Guys, welcome into Mag's Authentic Kitchen this afternoon, and I'm going to be doing a fish medley. And you might think, what is a fish medley? Continue watching and you'll see what I'm doing. I'm going to be putting 1 cup of water into this pan. 1 cup of water, as you can see, gone in there. And what I have in front of me is some green onions, a whole tomato, a piece of pepper, half of onion, quarter of a lemon, 2 cloves of garlic, some thyme washed. So in that cup of water I'm going to be putting my thyme in. And here I have 2 sweet corns cut in pieces and 2 carrots cut in sticks. First of all, I'm going to be chopping my green onions. Okay, and that's my green onions here. Quarter of an onion next. Pepper, my 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to cut them in big enough pieces. A little more smaller than the others because garlic, some people don't like to taste the garlic in their mouth. So I'm going to be cutting them a little bit smaller than what I've done with the rest. And so in the pan there is my thyme. And I'm going to take this knife here and I'm going to be cutting my tomato, large tomato. Right, my water is coming to a boil here. So at this point in time, I'm going to be putting in a tablespoon of Lurpak butter. And yes, guys, you can use Lurpak to cook. I'm going to be putting in a tablespoon of Lurpak butter. This is Mag's Authentic Kitchen, let me remind you. So that's gone in. So here, the butter is going to be melting with the thyme. And at this moment in time, what I'm going to be adding in also is a teaspoon of parsley. It's 1 teaspoon of parsley. A teaspoon of sage, or you want to pronounce it. Off my spoon. Yeah. Just rest these here for now. Then I'm going to be putting in some all-purpose seasoning. Whoops. It's about half teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning from what goes on to the counter there. Let me get rid of it because I know it's going to bother me there. So I'll take it away. Yeah. And I'm also going to add in a half teaspoon, or should I say, because it's going to, I think a half teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon of paprika. This time, just gonna give it a stir here. Just a stir. My sweet corn is already washed, so I'm going to just put them in. And the sweet corn is going to go in, and they're going to be stay cooking for about 10 minutes. I'm going to let them cook for about 10 minutes, after which I'm going to add in the rest of my green seasonings. So I'm going to let my sweet corn cook in that for about 10 minutes, after which I'm going to add in the rest of the green seasonings, okay? You can see that here. So guys, my corn have been boiling for a little bit over 10 minutes. So a little bit over 10 minutes it's been boiling, as you can see here. It's boiling away nicely. So, and you can see the thyme coming away from its stalk. So at this moment, what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be adding in all my green seasonings that I chopped here. My whole tomatoes, my quarter of an onion, 2 garlic, and my 2 green onions, and my piece of pepper. It's going to be adding in onto the pot here with my corn. What this is going to do now with the green seasoning adding in is going to take up some of the cup of water that I had put in early on. So at this moment I'm going to be adding in another cup of water. I'm going to be adding my 2 carrots that is cut here, and I'm going to be putting in, look guys, it's I'm going to let you have a look at it. Look, isn't that amazing? Look at the colors here. So you have all the green onions, you have the 2 sweet corns cut up in pieces, and you have my 2 carrots that I just put in. And so I'm going to let that, it's boiling nicely now, as you can see. So I'm going to add another cup of water to the pot. I'm going to add another cup of water to it. You can see there, looking absolutely yummy. So guys, the other cup of water was added in. Sorry about my video, because I have to be holding it up. I don't remember my stand. I'm just hoping it can stay there without having to slide down, but if it does, just bear with me. So I add the other cup of water, and it's boiling nicely. Let me reduce the so what I have here is pak choy that I'm going to be adding in. Not sure if you guys seen it in the stores before, but this is what it looks like. It's a nice green vegetable that I'm going to be using. Love them to bits. So what I'm going to do with my pak choy is that I'm going to be cutting the end off here like that. So end is going to go. I'm going to use the rest of it, but all that is going to go away. This bottom bit here, I'm going to cut it off, and I'm going to give them a wash or rinse. I'm going to wash them in this strainer here. So now I have given my pak choy a rinse. I'm going to go on and I'm going to be cutting them in reasonable small portions, say about in 4. So I'm cutting it in 4 there. I'll put it back into the strainer so it's easy. You can manage it easier. So that's my pak chow here. And guys, I have the quarter of lemon here still. So that's my pak chow wash and cut here. And here I have 4 pieces of fish that I boiled first. Bone it because my grandson is going to be eating some of it, so I had to bone it. So I've boned it here, and I have it. I'm going to be placing this on top of the pak chow when this is reduced down. The water in it is reduced down. So watch ahead and you will see what I'm doing. So this is my fish broth medley. My fish broth, that looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to add in my pak chow, if you can see from there properly. That's my pak chow. I'm going to be adding it in. And I'm going to cover it again so it can just have a little bit of water, can just boil over it a little bit. I don't want it to be cooking too soggy. And at this moment in time, I'm going to have a little taste to see what's happening, if it needs anything else add to this. Right, this is a little bit fresh, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to add a little bit more of all-purpose season and a little bit more of the small teaspoon of the lurpak, and then I'm going to cover it, let it simmer for about another 5 minutes, after which I'm going to add the fish to it. Okay, so guys, my pak chow has been in for 5 minutes. So I'm giving it a stir around now, and you can see the corn, the carrots, and everything is in it, cooking nicely in here. So what I'm going to be doing at this moment in time, I'm going to be adding in my bone fish that I boiled and boned. I'm going to be adding it on top of here. I'm going to bring the camera close by so you can see what it looks like here. Sorry, look here guys, look, my pak chow is in, and that is looking absolutely, it started to thicken up now. I put in the pak chow, so it's going to have a little nice little thick slimy look to it, or texture to it. That's what I'm looking for. And here is my fish that I've boned. Because I'm holding the camera so you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to be putting in the fish. Yes, guys. Then I'm going to give it a little shuffle so my fish could just go into it and simmer down nicely. So I'm going to cover it again for another 10 minutes, after which I'm going to add in the piece of lemon, and then we'll serve. Okay guys, so guys, there you have it. There you have it guys. Look at it, my fish broth medley. Guys, that look absolutely amazing. So it is all done now. Look at it, look at it. Look at it guys, the fish is all, and that's how I wanted the fish. I didn't want it to cook too much away, but at the same time, listen, this is absolutely yummy guys. So take a look with me here. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to look at it bubbling nicely. So I'm going to be putting a bowl out. That's my sweet corn. 2 pieces sweet corn first. Guys, look at that. Oh, look at that delicacy here guys. Look at it. Look at that guys. Get your fish, all of that guys, all, oh, Guys, look at it. Absolutely amazing. Look at it. Oh, look, guys. Look at it. Bowl. That's a bowl there. And that's it done thing right here. So I'm going to turn it off now. Thank you guys for watching my kitchen this afternoon. And do come again. Like and share and subscribe to my video. And I appreciate it. Bye-bye.